Hello everyone, in this video we will learn about processing fiber into wool. So the wool that we use for knitting sweaters or for weaving shawl, it is a finished product of a long process. That means after a long process we are getting the wool. So this involves a following step. So in first step, the fleece that is present on the sheep's body, it is removed along with thin layer of skin. This process is known as shearing. That means when we are removing the hairs along with a thin layer of skin from the animal's body, it's known as shearing. Shearing is done by machine which is similar to the machine used by the barbers for removing the hairs. Shearing is done basically in the hot weather or in summer season. Reason in summer season the hairs are no used and they are easily able to survive there. But if the shearing is done in winter season, so the animals are not able to live properly or they are not able to feel comfortable in that weather. That is why for their convenience it is done in hot weather. Now shearing never hurts sheep. Reason behind that, whenever we are cutting the hairs, so hair is a dead material. So when we are cutting the hairs, it is not harming us. Similarly, it will not harm to the sheep. Also, the upper layer of skin is dead. So when we are removing the hairs along with the skin, it will not harm the sheep. And after some time the hairs again grows. So when the shearing is done in summer season, so up to the winter season it is again grow and the animal is able to survive properly. Now in second step, the sheared skin along with hair is washed in a tank to remove the grease, dirt and dust. So whatever the impurities are present on these hairs, it is removed by washing them, and this washing is known as scoring. That means when we are washing the hairs to remove the grease, dirt and dust on the hairs is known as scoring. Nowadays, scoring is done by machine. At previous, it was done by hands. In third step, the scoring here is sorted in different type of categories on the basis of their texture. That means according to their shape, size and texture, it is sorted. So this shortening is known as sorting. Now in fourth step, the small fluffy fibers that we call the burr, that can be easily seen on the sweaters which are coming out in a form of small fibers. So that small fibers are known as burrs. So these burrs or the fibers is scored again and again and dried, and the wool is ready to drawn into fibers. So that means after many times scoring, or the scoring is done many times and again it is dried up, after that the wool is ready to drawn into fibers. In fifth step, we are coloring the wool. Basically, the goats are, the sheep and goats are basically of black, white or brown color. But as we seen, different type of colored wool is available in the market. So it is done by color them in various color. So this coloring of the wool is known as dyeing. In last step, the fiber is strengthened, combed and rolled into yarns. That means after in last process it is combed, rolled and straightened and convert into yarn. The longer fibers, that means the long fibers which are present in the wool, it is used for making the sweaters, and the short fibers are spun and woven into woolen clothes. So short fibers is used for making the woolen clothes, while the long fibers are used for making the wool for making the sweaters. Now what is occupational hazards? So the workers which are working in different type of wool industries, they are basically suffer from a disease called the anthrax. And this anthrax is done by a bacteria, and due to this anthrax, a disease called the shorter disease occur. So the workers who are working there, they have a great risk of infection, and the infection or the risk that is faced by the workers due to these industries are known as occupational hazard. That means any person who is working in an industry, and if from that industry it is have any risk to get any infection, so that infection is, or the risk of infection is known as the occupational hazard. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.